travel hippie. Okay.
Is that Rihanna?
So it's
What?
11 o'clock at night, and I'm stuck at the Amtrak, not knowing where to go or what to do with my life. So I hop on Airbnb, and I find, just like a shared Airbnb. So
There's your first.
Never do a shared Airbnb.
Get you through the night.
Find something. It allowed me to book instantly. I'm like, okay, cool. I look at the pictures on Airbnb. Everything looks chill.
Are you at? How are you at the Amtrak? You're in a house.
So I pull up to the Airbnb and knock on the door. I see that I need a code to get in, so I enter the code, open the door. And I left my phone in the, in my room. And I had left back outside to get my suitcase from the Uber. And I locked myself out. And I'm like, crap, I locked myself out. So I'm banging on the door, nobody answers. I walk around to the side of the house. There's a girl in the bathroom. I am like, hey, can you let me in? I locked myself out. She said, okay, sure, whatever. She comes to the door and she looks like this. And I'm like, okay. Whatever, I go to my room, and I'm just kind of sitting there. And I'm like, all right, the house kind of looks outdated. And when I closed the main door, it looked like this. And I was like, what the fuck? All right, does it lock?
Didn't you just lock yourself out?
Yeah, you know it locks, lady.
I'm like, all right, it's really late. I'm in Oakland.
She's a
I've
hippie,
heard
guys.
stories about Oakland. I don't know where I'm at. I'm a solo traveler. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to take in. When things go wrong, even if it's not the most ideal, you kind of just have to go with the flow with it and hope for the best, because it'll be too much to try to do anything else. You know what I mean? At this point, it's, I think, almost midnight, I'm like, all right, let me just thug it out. The back door. So at this point, the only two doors in the house are questionable if they actually lock or not.
Then how'd you get locked out?
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
Right.
Why did you bang on the, what's that, Cynthia?
Dude,
Yeah,
there's so many things off about her story. There's so many things.
Yeah, Cynthia, what? They gotta have at some point made a black Cynthia, but I don't remember her.
I don't think they made a Cynthia at all. She's just in
Cynthia was a
Rugrats.
doll.
You don't? Yeah, no, I know that. I meant I was assuming maybe they, in the show, they eventually showed that there's other types of Barbie.
It was the 90s.
Yeah.
They did not have diversity and inclusion back then.
So that was just,
Yeah.
they just changed the shade on the, okay.
Oh, that's out the window.
Well, either way, you answered, Black Cynthia answers the door, and you're
Right.
like, thank you for letting me in. And then
she's like, does this even lock?
it's absurd.
Is that going to be the whole story, that she's unsure of whether the fucking doors lock?
So the girl that opens the door for me, she goes back to the bathroom. She's doing her hair. And
They're frying
I'm
it
getting
like that.
stuff ready because I've been on the bus all day and I want to take a shower. So the host of the home comes out and he tells her to
Oh, the host lives there
let
too?
me use the bathroom for a few minutes. I go into the bathroom. It was terrifying. There is no soap to wash your hands. It was just Dawn soap.
Picture.
Dawn.
What the heck?
Not
I
the
go
Dawn.
into the shower to take a shower. I pull back the
More
curtain.
Dawn in the shower.
How does- Why is there a dead bug
And here's the picture.
Oh, okay, that was kind of bad.
on the wall of the shower? Just smashed and left there, honey. I'm sitting there like,
Someone
shower.
swatted it while
Yeah.
taking a shower.
Yeah.
And didn't do the right thing and aim the shower head at it to
this is an
flood it to its
Airbnb?
watery grave.
There's no way. This is an Airbnb. There's no way. I paid to stay here. This is crazy.
First of all, you paid $15.
Exactly.
Relax.
In Oakland, on a shared Airbnb with
Right.
the doors like that, there's no way.
Paid
Definitely
$24.99.
$15.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm like, yo, I have to take a shower though. This is disgusting. I have to take a shower. It's just a conundrum, honey. I'm like, what do I?
How clean was that fucking bus you were on all
Right.
day? What are we talking about here? This lady's got some shifting
Right.
standards.
You lost me at Amtrak.
do? And then I pull back the curtain all the way, so I just lifted it like a corner to step inside. And then when I look all the way back, there's two fresh spiders just sitting in the corner.
Granddaddy long
Yeah,
legs.
daddy legs, exactly.
I've had a guest freak out about the day. I would go around, back when I was more actively managing my Airbnb, I'd go around with my Dyson and just suck them up off the
Yeah.
ceiling. It's very satisfying. She's had an opportunity there to enjoy herself.
ASMR.
Just sitting in the corner waiting for me to pop up in that motherfucker. And if you know me, I had like almost a phobia of bugs. Like I do not like bugs. So it's a moment. I'm having in this bathroom. Oh my gosh. Needless to say, I went into the room, I fell asleep. I did not get under that bed. I did not use them pillows. I barely slept. Like I was exhausted the next day. I immediately got up when the sun came up. I think I left at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I left at like 8 and went to my house sit and was good. And that was the end of the story. Thank the Lord. But it was treacherous getting here, and I was questioning my life. I was questioning if I wanted to keep doing this. I was like, I'm ready to call it quits. I'm ready to be done traveling, okay?
So I guess she's used to like house sitting where you get paid to stay at Airbnbs essentially. You know, it's like the opposite.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
I got to house sit a couple times.
Like for friends.
Yeah.
Not like, I didn't know there was like a platform for it or anything.
I was assuming that's her friend because you know.
Yeah, I guess.
But
she took the Amtrak to Oakland to house sit for somebody?
That did seem a little.
I don't understand what's going on.
Should we click on the traveling hippies stuff? All right, let's see. Solo traveler.
Dude, like I know some people that do that, like in tropical countries, like Bali or something. But you do that in Oakland?
In
like,
Oakland,
what the fuck is going on here?
The one that stood out. I'm
yeah,
gonna
I'm
stop
just a
stalking her.
hippie.
Glow up and get revenge on your past
Middle
self.
California.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck
know.
my past self.